welcome back. Today we're gonna fight Netzox's guy. We're gonna do it one time so that we figure out what we're dealing with, and then I'm gonna leave. Okay, we're doing this one time only. Oh wait, I did Netzox already. Oh crap, my bad. I forgot. Netzox was trivial. Tiphereth. Okay, we're doing Tiphereth. Oh yeah, I forgot. Whoops. Okay. So, currently equipped with a charge lineup, which I'm gonna replace, with the Pierce lineup. So that is, we're gonna basically just copy paste this onto her and see what happens. That's the play. The plan as it exists currently. And if it turns out that all the enemies in this fight are Pierce resistant, then we will know for next stream. But today we're just gonna scope out the fight. And let's see, Greta and Rabbit. Okay. Today we're just gonna scope out the fight, so we have a better idea of what to do next time. Oh, I hit the wrong rabbit. Crowed. Is it this one? Oh no, that's the one you're wearing. Is it this one? Okay. Why does it still have her face on it? Who is this? They're just a person who looks identical? Am I crazy? I might be crazy. Oh! I gave it to Tiphereth. Okay. Okay. I am crazy. I'm sure this is gonna go great. Alright. Okay, this should do. So we're gonna try this, see what happens, sign off. I'll adjust offline, come back next time, and hopefully win. Hopefully between this session and next session we will win. Alright. We got Oswald, Mr. Knife, and Miss Mermaid. So Miss Mermaid appeared in the last fight, and she has text about Oswald, which confused me, because then Oswald didn't show up. Okay, Oswald. Shimmering. At the start of each scene, okay, cards cost 0. Take half as much stagger damage from attacks and deflects. Okay. On the second scene, use a combo page that stupefies the librarian with the highest HP. Once the librarian snaps out, the page will be used again in 2 scenes. So starting from the second scene, and then it's not every number of scenes. It's 2 scenes after the condition ends, which I have to figure out what that means. Start of the scene, give give strength, endurance, and 3 prots to the stupefied librarian. When they are staggered, take 60 dagger damage at the end of the scene. After librarians are freed from stupefy 2 times, use a mass attack on the following scene. So he's gonna do the stupefy thing. If the stupefied librarian gets staggered, Oswald gets hurt. Oswald's stagger gauge gets hurt. Which is important because he takes half stagger damage from all sources, in addition to taking 1 to 2 less damage from all sources. Okay. Summation 20. On hit, deal 8 stagger. Inflict one of the following statuses to targets at random. Why is the text "all of you once I begin" in yellow? Like it's a keyword. Isn't yellow usually for keywords? On hit, on clash win. But the flavor text is in yellow. I assume it's flavor text. Stagger target. Target is stupefied next scene. Okay. Okay. This is a new guy, Mr. Knife. When this character is defeated, Oswald takes 40 stagger damage at the end of the scene. Right, and you have the same thing. Killing these guys hurts Oswald. Okay.
이 아래에는 삼뱀 딸기와 블루베리를 녹인 듯한 박하향과 청양나무 향을 섞으면 나는 이 공연장은 저희와 다르게 아주 반짝반짝 녹이 쓸었으니 성대한 공연 준비를 하기엔 턱없이
I'm glad he's happy.
아, 소란스러운 손님이네.
놀래라! 심장이 눈구멍 관객인가요? 손님? 아니면 쇼를 함께 도와주실 잠시만요. 이것 보세요.
너 정신없으니까 하나씩 말해줄래? 그리고 굳이 따지자면 네가 손님 아닐까?
You are utterly incoherent.
광대는 자신의 공연을 직접 맡을 수 없다고요?
뭐가 재밌다고 웃는지.
자자, 그러지 말고 광대끼리 성목향이라도 맡아볼까요?
Is that
오늘은
how clowns communicate? Is that a thing? I would be unaware. That's the first time I'm hearing of that, but okay.
잠깐! 그렇게 무턱대고 들이대는 건 예의가 아니라고. 알겠어?
매정한 사람. 요즘 것들은 웃음이 말라가는 척척한 시대. 작은 웃음으로 채울 수 없.
화를 내는 건 당연한 감정이잖아.
당연하지 않아요.
Okay. You heard it here, folks. Anger is not natural.
우리 사탕을 만드는 거라고요. 초콜릿에게, 햄스터에게, 사물에게, 날씨, 상대방의 끄덕임도 없이 멋대로 기대하며 사탕을 만든 주제. 스스로 자신이 만든 사탕은 맛이 대신 남의 입에 기대하는 게 많은 만큼 더 많은 악취 덩어리 사탕을 품에 안고
This voice actor is going off.
너희 위해 쑤셔넣기
But I can't understand a word they're saying. I cannot fully appreciate it.
그럼 기대하지 않는 삶은 어떻게 살아야 하지?
잡초가 기대해달라고 했나요? 햇님이 기대해도 된 대체 누가 기대하는 것이 옳다고 한 겁니까?
Expectation is the root of all disappointment. That's what this guy's getting at, I think. I think he's trying to say people's expectations, when unfulfilled, leads to stuff like anger.
즐길 수 있는 겁니다. 모든 것이 굴러가는 공장. 거기 어디를 가도 좋다. 정말 남을 위한다면 기대하는 게 아니라
Part of the sentiment I agree with.
없는 겁니까? 이곳에 사는 사람들은 모두 광대.
네가 무슨 말을 하는지 그래. 기대한다는 게 무조건적 네 모든 의견에 동의할 수는 없지만.
Oh, but they're talking in particular about expectations for other people. I see. Okay, that's probably bad. You probably shouldn't do that, unless they're like... I was gonna say unless they're like your kids, but probably even that you probably shouldn't do that.
전 그저 웃음이 넘치는 세상을 만들고 싶을 뿐입니다. 찡그린 표정은
하지만 기대한다는 건 그 사람을 믿는. 넌 고작 기대에 부응하지 못하는 걸 두려워하며.
글쎄 모두가 웃는 세상을 바라는 게 나쁜. 서로가 공연에서 뺏어고 자신이 원하는 웃음의 형태를 바라고 다른 광대를 웃기기 위해.
Alright, let's get it.
인사 좀 하고 슬슬.
그래. 네 말을 빌리면.
Good luck. Alright. 48, inflicts burn. I thought I muted that. There. Alright, so that needs to be blocked. That, oh, I was gonna say that can be safely ignored, but that absolutely cannot be ignored. For seal a speed die of target next scene. Holy. If the last die loses in a clash, the opponent gains haste and endurance. Okay, that extremely needs to be dealt with. 3 to 5 is easy to beat though, but yeah. 43 to 7. This person I'm familiar with. This person is gonna try to stab me a lot. Cheap viewers on asterisk, asterisk, asterisk. You have 30 seconds to explain yourself before I perma you. Good luck. Alright. So for example, something like Iron Wall, when I'm looking at this die, or this card, so it's got 2 evade dice on it, so if I play attack dice on it, the evades will get recycled, potentially. Which will make it hard to hit the last die. Something like Iron Wall would work, because blocks will not let the evade recycle, but then I have to hit the Pierce roll. Which, come to think of it, I'm at +3 Pierce power, so I should be outrolling him pretty consistently. Oh, you didn't say anything. Bye-bye. I have no idea what that was about, but it's not that important. So, whoever has Iron Wall can deal with Laceration. Oh, Laceration 6 to 8 as well. But again, attack dice can potentially get recycled away, so we'll go ahead and grab Iron Wall with that. Because that's my... Oh, I have 2 copies. Okay, good. That might be useful in a sec. That should be fine. 43 to 7. This is a 5. Tell you what, we'll go here. And then if you have another will, you don't. Unlucky. You have a will. Like you can go there. See if we can hit some evades. Conk. Here. There's a 3 and a 2 left. Okay, 3 here. Graze. 3 here. Wedge or unlock another wedge. You have graze. Lovely. Oh wait, wedge is really good actually. Wait a second. 3 to 6 plus 3 is 6 to 9. 1 to 3 plus 3 is 4 to 7. So wedge actually beats this on average. That's important. And what about this one? Okay, good note. And then we will go for Mermaid, I guess, with our extra attacks. We'll go unlock because you don't need it. And why don't you... You're gonna get your emotion back. So go ahead and do dagger. Okay. Did not hit my evade rules. Oh, I hit that one, I guess. Okay. Ouch. I did not check for counter dice. I'm glad that didn't turn out to matter. Alright, justice. Love. Yeah, love is insanely strong. Just throw love onto Tiff and call it good. You are staggered. So here's this. It's range. Stagger target. So the whoever this hits loses the turn. What I don't know, because it says stupefied next scene, so like unlike the last fight where this would go off and then any additional attacks onto that target would be cancelled, I can't assume that that's the case here. Unclashman, destroy all dice on target page. That's crazy. But don't I have like a spear? I have a spear for that. I have 1 copy of spear and a few copies of Gale Kick. Go spear. So we have to decide who's getting staggered, basically. You're currently the lowest on stagger gauge, so I guess you can have it. And then it's a ranged card, so it's going first, which means you're not going to get to do anything else, but that's kind of okay. What is this? If last die fails to deal damage, inflict self with 2 feeble next scene. Okay. Unclashman next die gains power. Unclashman next die gains power, etc., etc. Okay. But it's got 4 dice on it. The ideal answer to this would be Will of the Prescript. But I played all of those last turn. So... Laceration might be the next best thing. And maybe I'll just, like, KO him before he gets to act, right? It's possible. Likely, even. Because he takes a lot of stagger damage from piercing. Maybe I should hang on to that, though. Spear and Guy could Gale, but Spear might be needed to counter stuff if they have, like, nuking cards like this. If there are more of those coming. But I guess I have a lot of Gales, so maybe it's fine. Everybody just go Gale this guy. Before he gets to have a turn. In particular, before he gets to have this turn. That's the important one. Okay, and then Mermaid has 165 HP. 165. So we'll put the spares on her, to the extent that I have spares. I don't have a ton of spares, but I have a few. Who is going in the box? Bottom left, okay, got it. Contest that with that. Oh, and this is uncontested. But that's on purpose, because I'm going to stagger this guy. It's not going to matter. Oh, it's ranged. It's going to matter. Crap. Oh, both of these are ranged. Okay. Okay, new plan. Who has laceration? You. Okay, so you are gonna need to do this. Okay, no problem. It's fine. See, that worked. Nice. Okay. Oh, stupefy means you're on their side. That's crazy. Last 2 scenes. Oh, wait, let me read it from here so I can read the whole thing. Last 2 scenes, uncontrollable. Target's allies. Upon losing a clash, take bonus stagger damage equal to 5% of max stagger resist. If character is staggered, the status is removed at the end of the scene and their character recovers from stagger next scene. So he's possessing one of my guys. which I did not know in advance, is what stupefy means. But that's extremely obnoxious. This guy's almost dead. Oh, they have an extra strength as well. So they're running at a Pierce +3, I mean, or Pierce +4 rather. Whereas mine are only at +3. Which means I have to play stronger cards in order to win. They do take extra damage. So, Laceration is stronger than Venom Fangs. Unfortunately, you rolled too low to get it. Okay. Maybe block? Try to block it? Huh. It's gonna bleed me, which is annoying. But that'll negate most of the damage. This can be safely ignored. This is the thing that needs to be answered. Evade, hit, yeah. It would be answered by this. This is the card that blocks it. Okay. Alright, it's kind of important that this not happen, so I'm gonna put it here. Or I'll figure out what to do about this. Could play my own Venom Fangs against it and hope. But that is a heavy gamble. On average, they just win for free. The speed dice just didn't work out. This is 3 to 8. Oh, wait, I'm saved. This is, Iron Wall, but better. Well, better for my purposes. Okay, now we have it. Okay, so Seize goes here. Block, hit. Iron Wall goes here. Block, hit. Ideally, I finish off this guy this turn, but I have more stuff to deal with first. So, Gale Kick goes here. That's ignored. This is beaten by will, or at least answered by will. This... So Dagger Press there. Frontal or Dagger Press should go there. What do you have? Okay. Go Frontal here. Frontal here. That guy will just die. What are the rules of this again? When the Librarian is staggered, take 60 stagger damage at the end of the scene. Which means ideally I don't just let this tick out. Ideally I willingly stagger her in order for this to... in order to deal stagger to Oswald. So next turn I would want to go ahead and finish her off if possible. What's going on here? Why did I ignore something? Was it on purpose? probably wasn't on purpose. So this guy's getting hit twice. This dagger press and this frontal assault. Oh, I see. If I don't... Okay, so I could hit her. I could hit them again to confirm it. That would confirm the kill. I would basically just be letting this damage go through, which is not the end of the world. I might be okay with that. Because that extra frontal will definitely kill. This hopefully will just not be that big of a deal. Good. Winning that roll was important. That guy's dead. Oh wait, that guy's not dead yet. Never mind. Ow. Okay, he lived actually. That's kind of crazy. This is really good. Okay, so you took almost no damage last round, which means I guess I'm not gonna be proccing your thing. Let's see, this is ranged. So if I play against this, I can kill you outright fast. So for example, I could go here, play this here, and then because this is ranged, I get to ignore this card. That'll save me some effort. You are too fast to be redirected, because you're hasted, okay. Playing cards that are... This is a very strong card, at least. 4 to 8, 4 to 7. 4 to 8, 3 to 7. I have +3 endurance right now. I believe in the will of the prescript. That's gonna have to get ignored. Which is not the end of the world. This guy's dead. These are ranged as well, which is good for me, ultimately. So if you go here, and then this goes here, you're actually not getting an emotion reset, which means your third die should recover light. Your third die should be graze if I go through with that. I could just do this one instead. Okay, then extra attack to go to Oswald. So I'm not hitting this guy. It's not gonna happen. Or I'm not dealing that much stagger. It's when you take a hit or when you lose a clash. Yeah, they have to lose the clash, which is really hard because they have +1/+1. On top of the key, which is insanely strong. So this might be a turn where one of my speed dice gets locked, and that's obnoxious. Oh, never mind. This should win. This should beat this. That should work. And then this needs to be gale kicked or something. Do I have any of those left? You have a spear that you can't play. It's 9 to 12. If I undo that, I can put the spear there and then graze, and that's basically a similar solution. Alternatively, you could venom, and then you could graze against Oswaldo. That also seems to work. You could even graze here, just to make sure this guy dies. Will frontal. Will frontal go here? Put the frontal over here. My expectation is that Mermaid will be dead by the time all of this is said and done. Let's see. I want this will to be the one that hits because you have endurance. This will is going there because you have endurance. Come to think of it, evades won't get recycled against evades. That's not good. That didn't process in my head at first. So I guess what I want to do... Oh, but you can't taunt anyway. You can't taunt it. You're too slow. That was the whole point. It had to be you. Okay, so good luck, soldier. Anything else? This is ignored. That's ignored because you're gonna die. This is going here. This is going here, which is fine. This is going to a spear. This is going to sturdy defense, which works. It also would have worked here, but I can't do that. And then that's being ignored. Should be okay. Worst case, whoever one-sides Oswald here gets paralyzed, it's you. You have to beat 5 to 9 with a 2 to 7 plus 4. That's decent odds. I believe in you. Alright, good luck, guys. Nice evade. A lot of stagger recovered there on Tiphereth. That guy's dead as intended. Woo! Tying is really good. Okay, that guy's dead. Okay. Companion. When there's no companion present, the first enemy the selected librarian hits is marked. When the selected librarian defeats the companion, yeah, that's useless. Gain 1 endurance for each clash 1 in a scene. That's not useless. The first die of a combat page wins a clash. Destroy all remaining dice 25% of the time. So this is useless. This is good some amounts of the time. This is good some amounts of the time. This is really good some amounts of the time. I'm gonna take this. And put it here. Oh, and I get these as well. Awesome. Blind Rage. Mass Individual. Target all other characters, which includes my allies. That's why it's so strong, so I'm not gonna take that. On its heal speed. Oh, this is really good. Hell yeah. Okay, so he took a bunch of stagger damage because I killed his allies. Now we're doing this again. This is the part where I need a mass attack. And I didn't take one. Is it on hit? No, it's just on use. Yeah, okay. The problem is none of my characters are weak. All of my characters are strong, so it's not like there's one of them that I can put under that will be best. I just put her under last time because she already had less, she was already damaged. So it's not you, and it's not Tiphereth, because they have Abno cards. I guess it's not you either for the same reason. So I guess it's going to the gunner. Which is fine. But it's annoying. Alternatively, I stagger Oswald right now. Well, that actually wouldn't help. I'd have to stagger him before he even gets the chance to play the card, which is not gonna happen. This will be useful. Sealing speed dice will make dealing with her easier in a second. Actually... what if I put Alyssa under? That would be really stupid. I'm thinking, oh, this person has 3 speed dice already. So if I stupefy her, that's like 1 extra attack coming my way, which is not a problem that Eliza has. At least not at present. Problem is, if Eliza tanks the hit, she's gonna gain 1 emotion coin, which will be enough. Unless that's not how it works. I mean, maybe that's not how it works. Alright, the rest of this is pretty negligible. You need light recovery? Which is... This is a fine turn to do that. Oh, you don't need light recovery. You just need 1 emotion coin, and you're fine. But it's going to be practically equivalent to a light recovery turn, I guess. Almost. He's taking ineffective damage, which is also cut in half, which is also reduced by 1 to 2. So it's not like unloading on him is gonna really matter. Not really. You have a gill kick, you have a spear. Throw the spear there. Venom. But then I'm also gonna play this. That'll make next turn way easier. Anything else? You're going under. That should go there, and then this should go there. This is going to a spear, and then this is going to you, who is otherwise doing nothing. Okay. I did do some amount of HP damage here. That was like 60 damage, 60 HP damage, give or take. That's not bad. That wasn't useless. Alright, now I've got to survive my own guy again. 3-2. Hey, he's playing strong cards as well, damn. Okay, I have a spear. And I have an iron wall. You have an iron wall. Ideally, I somehow stagger her. Which is not out of the question. 7 to 13. Is that the same as this? 7 to 12. So if 7 to 12 and I min roll, it hits set at 11 because you have +1 strength. Okay, what I'm gonna do is have you shoving stab this, and you're gonna spear this. That seems like good odds. Then you have this conch. which I'm gonna have you put there. And then you can do some one-sided stuff. So like a card like this will do like 1 damage. It'll do either 0 or 1 damage to Oswald. So that's kind of useless. A card like this will do some damage to Oswald. But it's a question of whether I'd rather just put it here instead. In hopes of staggering her out. Am I also dealing HP damage to her, though? I didn't actually notice that. That would really matter, if so. Because then I shouldn't hit her at all. I guess I'll pay attention to it. It looks like I'm winning the fight, unless there's a phase 2. Unless there's a second round of, like, guys to deal with. So, I'm gonna chill a bit and just pay attention and see if she's taking HP damage. And then if the fight continues, or if I need to attempt this again, I'll know better how to react next time. Ow. Ow. Okay, that did do damage. And then she did a lot of damage to my face. That really hurt. Okay. That was obnoxious, and it's not even over yet. I'm gonna die to my own guy. This is good. Oh, these were my options before, I see. So I should have taken this, and I didn't. My options were this one and this one. I saw this one was useless. I assumed this one was useless because I wouldn't benefit from the rider, but I should have taken this anyway. And I'm gonna take it now. It looks like I'm gonna win this fight anyway, but that was a big mistake for sure. Neglecting Nile. I should have played it. 100%. Okay, what I want to do is have my gunner die, I think. 654. So I can have her take every card incoming, just have her die, and then clean up the fight. That's the plan. Yeah, I'll just win. I'll win, a man down. That's the plan. Okay, I have an Iron Wall there. I have a Seizure chance here. So let's go Seize here, which frees you up to play Gale Kick, because I didn't see a Spear. So you can Gale Kick here. Lacerate there. I think, like, Venom and then play Light Recovery seems correct. So do this, basically. And then whatever this was supposed to be hitting, Lacerate. Okay. And then here, you have Will. And you have a little bit of Light Recovery. And that's what we're going with. Should work. And by work, I mean I'm intentionally sacrificing one player. For the greater good. But I definitely, like, misplayed 2 turns ago by not taking the Nile. Oh, this guy's, like, kind of dying, actually. That's crazy. This guy's kind of dying. Hold up. Alright, well played. We got him. Unbelievable. Alright. That was a tight 45. Let's see what we got, and then I'm out of here. So, Oswald is the new one. Speed 3, Nova Fabric. Splendid performance. When using a combat page with 3 or more different types of non-counter dice, all dice on the page gain 1 power and deal 1 damage. So the question is, what does it mean by types? Does it mean, like, attack, block, evade? Or is, like, blunt counted as different from slash counted as different from stagger? That's basically the question. I would assume that blunt, stagger, and slash are different types. In which case, that's a pretty easy condition to meet, but, like, not on a build like this where I'm using all this pierce damage, but in a more generic build, that could be really good. Okay. And then let's see the new card. It's this one. Let's have some fun. On use, restore 4 light. It's a 2-drop that restores 4. So it's a net +2 on light. You can only have 1 copy in the deck, though. Oh, but it's a piercing card, and I just used all my piercing loadout. So I'm probably not gonna be able to use this, until the next phase, but that might have a place in this deck somewhere. Like, it would just replace as one of these. Like, it replaces Graze the Grass. It's just strictly better than Graze the Grass. Except, well, you can only have 1 copy, but that's fine. Oh, I only own 1 copy. Aww. I can't put this in everybody's deck. I only have 1. That's unfortunate. It's a good card. It's a net +2 on light. With, like, middle of the road dice values. That can definitely see play. Is this new? No, that's old. I think that's all I got from this fight. Okay. So, quick win against hecking Oswald. That's it. I'm out of here. If you hung out, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate that. I'll see you next time. For a longer, like it'll be a normal length session next time. All right? Have a good one.